Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner and welcome to FTL Advanced Edition. So FTL, or Faster Than Light, was released in late 2012 by Subset Games, you can see here, and I played it quite a while when it came out. It's a very fun game, but recently it received a new patch called Advanced Edition, which adds a lot of new content. So let's give it a go. I tried it for a little bit earlier, just to see if everything was working correctly. But let's start a new game. So to enable the Advanced Edition content, you have to click this button, Enabled. Now you can't use it, now we can. Okay, so it adds a new layout for these ships. Before we start the game, let me just explain how this all works. If I can remember it, I haven't played this in a little over a year actually. But, well, you have a ship, you have crew members, and you jump from sector to sector trying to evade the enemy ships that want to capture you, and when you reach the final sector you have to defeat a boss. That's about it. Of course there's more depth to it. For example, there are several systems in a ship, several different crew members from different races, several ships. There's different ship layouts, different weapons. The layouts usually change the crew members and the systems that are available. This new patch actually added a third layout. Each ship usually has only two. And these layouts, you can unlock them by completing certain achievements listed here. Complete 2 of these for layout B. And what's this over here? Okay. Defeat the flagship with any layout of the Castrol cruiser, which I believe I did. That's why this is here. Or maybe not. I didn't defeat the Castrol, but I guess I defeated it with this one, the NG cruiser. Okay, so there's a new ship which I'll be using over here, the Cruos. And it has 2 crew members of the new race, the Lanias, and they drain oxygen from rooms, and they move slowly, but they take no damage from lack of oxygen, so really nice feature. And the ship has a special augmentation called emergency respirators. The crew takes half damage from low oxygen. Okay, so I'll go a little bit into more detail once we start. There are also 2 new systems. There's the hacking system and the clone bay, but we'll go over them when we need to use them. All right. So shall I rename this ship? What's a good name for this? Let's go with the SS Spanner. And I was going to add myself here, but let's go with a theme maybe. Let's go with the Zelda theme, for example. This will be Link. Wait, what? Ah. Oh yeah, this is the look. Oh, there's a lot of them now. I think there was only 2, male and female. Let's go with this one. This guy, an alien named Steven. No, this guy will be Ganon. Can change the color. Let's go with this. No, actually, let's go like this. This one will be Zelda, and we'll make it sort of pinkish, maybe. And I'll rename the ship to SS Hyrule. Alright. There's a second layout, but I haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, seems good. Let's start the game. Alright, so standard start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Okay, and then you get a little tip here. Alright, so here's our ship. This big blue bubble is our shields. And let's take a quick look at the interface. So this is our reactor. Reactor provides power and unused power, which you can see here we have 2 unused power. It can be used to power additional systems. For example, this is our weapon systems. They are currently not powered, so we can click them to power the systems. And then we'll have available energy to use for our weapons. But we'll go in into a little more detail when we use the weapons. So you can remove power or add power to a system. So I'm going to disable the hacking system for now. And let's take a quick look at the various rooms. So this is the shields. If you disable the shield, shield is gone. Shields absorb enemy hits. Well, not all of them, I don't think. I think it absorbs lasers only. Yeah, I think that's it. These are our engines. You can unpower the engines, but then you can't move your ship, so keeping that powered is good. Then we have here our clone bay. This is new. It automatically clones any dead crew member. I think that's a nice addition. And it heals all crew 8 hit points every jump. So, pretty cool. This is our oxygen system, so if you disable it... nothing happens. That's curious. Okay, so the oxygen is draining, but I don't see the visual indicators. Oh yeah, I see it now. I was looking at the rooms because the rooms start to turn red, like these are, when there's no oxygen. But you can see over here the oxygen levels draining, and they're starting to turn red. So let's turn them on. When you have no oxygen, your crew takes damage because they can't breathe. Especially humans like Link here. These two apparently don't take damage, this new race, Zelda and Ganon. Okay, let me disable the weapons here. Okay, so we have these rooms, we have the clone bay, the oxygen, this is the hacking. I'm not really sure what this does. Lock down a system room while periodically disrupting the system and stunning crew. Yeah, I'll have to try it out. Okay, then you have the... this is the shield room, the engine room, weapons room. This is the doors system, I think. It controls the doors, so you can see I can click doors individually to open or close them while this is powered. And this is controlled by these subsystems here. You can't remove power from these. You also have a button here to close all the doors and to open all the doors. You usually don't want to open all the doors because, well, there's no oxygen in space now, is there? And let me see, what else? And this is the sensors. Yeah, it will enable the view of rooms and info for enemy ships, so it's a good idea that this is active. What else? You can see that our crew members are in different rooms. So if they are manning one of these systems, we usually get some sort of a bonus. For example, if there's someone manning the engine, we get a little bonus to our evasion. So if we move into the shields, we lost 5% evade, but if we man the shields, we get 10% faster recharge. But let's keep him on the engine for now. And let's see, if we man our weapons, we get 10% faster charge. You can see here our weapons have a little charge time before they can be used. And do I get a bonus from pilots? Yeah. If we're in the cockpit piloting the ship, we get another bonus to evasion. So there are these bonuses that you can get by manning certain posts. Okay, I think that about covers it. You can see our shields here. This is our fuel. If we're out of fuel, we don't lose the game, but we'll have to wait until someone passes by and we can get some fuel maybe. These are our missiles. These are energy weapons. So they don't use ammo, but missiles do. We have a limited number of missiles. Then these are our drone parts, but we don't have drones yet, so don't worry about that. This is our hull integrity. This is our life bar basically. This is our scrap. Scrap can be used to do a lot of stuff. We can buy stuff with it, I think. Is it scrap that I use? I think it is. We can buy weapons and other stuff. And I think that about covers most of it. So you can see our ship here, our ship status. We can upgrade it with scrap or different systems and subsystems, and our reactor to get more power bars. So you can see here the cost to upgrade it will be 20 scrap. We have our crew. We can have a total of 8 members, and here's our equipment. You can see the weapons, drones, but we don't have a drone system, cargo, which can be a lot of stuff that we can get, and the augmentations, which will add a bonus to the ship. Okay, let's get ready to jump. Okay, so this is the star map. There are several beacons, and you must reach the exit before the enemy catches you. So for now, the enemy isn't aware that we're here. So let's explore a bit. Let's go to this distress beacon. Now the events in each of these nodes are completely random. So this one, you arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. So we can try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, or destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. So yeah, let's loot the ship. I like loot. You decide the pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. You move in to loot the remains. So you get 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 15 scrap. So I'll just upgrade my power here, just so I can activate all of the systems. I want to try this hacking stuff. Let me just take a look at this. I noticed it earlier, so I can save my current crew positions. That's pretty cool. And then you can return crew to saved positions, so yeah. I think this is new. This is a pretty cool addition. because sometimes you have to move your crew around, like this for example, move it over here, and then you have to move them back. Now you can just press this button, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's jump towards this one over here.